Welcome back to another reaction for I Made Friends with the Second Prettiest Girl in Class, episode 6.
どうしてあなたはいつもそうなの？どうして何も言ってくれないの？
母さん、どうして泣いてるんだよ。何が悲しいのか俺に教えてくれよ。父さん。
He went for milk. Milk and cigarettes. Yeah, but don't do that. Don't. If you have some kind of conflict, go outside. Do it not in front of the child.
高校に入ってからはずっと見てなかったのに。どうしてあんな夢を見たのか、なんとなく理由はわかる。
私はマキのこと好きじゃなくて。大好きだから。
俺も海のことが好きだ。今すぐこの気持ちを伝えたいけど、お互い好き同士でも気持ちが離れることがある。
First off, okay, sure, I guess we love each other. Oh, fair enough. Saying that you can fall out of love as easily, that is cap. You don't fall out of love easily. It is a pretty long progress, falling out of love. And it's, in many cases, it's death by 1,000 stabs. It's those little things that, you know, they accumulate until you get to a breaking point. But I don't believe, at least it's pretty rare that it's just from one day to another you are like, I don't like this person anymore. Right? However, it makes sense. This is his viewpoint because of his parents.
すぐそばで見てきたから、大好きって言ってもらえたのは嬉しい。でも今の俺じゃ海と釣り合いが取れてなくて。頑張ろう。朝凪海は俺の恋人ですって胸を張って言える自分になるんだ。
I mean, at least there's progress. I mean, that's good, right? He's like, hey, I like you. He also I like her. However, I have this traumatic experience regarding relationships, so I am not ready. Which means, should she ever, for some reason, try to push you for an answer, you have to be honest. You don't need to trauma dump. You just need to say what you said. I like you as well, but I feel like I'm not ready for a relationship. You could even tell her about your childhood, and it should be good enough for, hey, yes, I would like to, but not right now.
なるほど。つまりマキは告白の返事を保留にして、生意気にも私をキープしておきたいと。
違うよ。いや、でもそう思われても仕方ないよな。ごめん。
本当だよ。でもマキにとっての本命が私なのは動きようがないわけだしそこは注意だけにとどめておいてあげる。よかったね、私が理解ある甘い女の子で。 他の子だったらぶっ飛ばされるだけじゃ済まないよ。
そうだよな。
ほらシャキッとする。私にふさわしい男になるんでしょ。
Oh, I assumed she was just doing this out of jest, like he's not giving me an answer. I'm joking around. No, he did tell her. He was like, "Hey, I like you, but I am not ready for a relationship." Hey, communication. The most important thing about relationship is communication.
おマッキー、唇すごいガサガサだよ。ほら今日は私のリップ塗ってあげるから。はい、これで大丈夫。
Yeah, definitely not an indirect kiss.
そのリップってもしかしなくても海が普段使いしてるやつだよな。
そりゃそうだよ。ははさてはマキ君、関節キスを意識していらっしゃるのかな。
そりゃまあ
私は別に気にしないよ。だってマキに塗ってあげたの新品のやつだし。あ、これはマキにあげるから。それでちゃんと唇のケアをしておくこと。いい？
はいはい、わかりましたよ。
Yeah, you need to keep your lips moist. Take good care of those lips because she's going to claim them one day. Now, I don't believe her that this is a new one. Next time you could just tell her if you want to give me some lip balm, you do have some on your lips. But we did make it pretty clear that at the moment, relationship may not be the best choice.
ねえマキ、
今度は何？
もうちょっと仲良くなったら二人で一緒のリップ使おうね。
I mean, you were in his bed, so.
はいはい、おはよう。んで、委員長もおはよう。
I totally forgot that she's not even part of the story, really. I assumed she would be a bigger thing, you know, bigger character. Also, the question now is if Umi is going to tell her friends that they may be on the cusp of a relationship.
新田さん、その委員長ってもしかして俺のこと？
うん。文化祭で実行委員やってくれたから委員長。当然じゃん。
いや、当然じゃないし。ちなみに俺のクラスの展示物はなかなかの評判を見せ。
I mean, did you look at your display? This is insane that you were able to make that.
特別表彰を受けることができた。
ま、細かいことは一緒。でさ、委員長。朝凪とはやっぱり付き合って。いいなあ。いやいや、ちょっとした冗談じゃないですか、冗談。だからほら、アイアンクローの方は。うわー！朝凪、ギブギブギブ。ったく。何か言いたそうじゃん。
別に海、マキ君によそよそしくない？なんかあった？
別に何もないし。
あれれ、どうしたのかな。なんだか顔が赤いですよ。
さあ、エアコンのせいじゃない？
海ってば可愛い。
Who is that? Okay, I guess new character approaches, new challenger. Also, she had his number as well, right? So she could just text him. Now, it's probably less about what is the right answer. It's more about teasing and having fun with it.
突然だけど、クリスマスイブなんだけどさ。
エッチ。
なんでそうなる？
だってクリスマスのお誘いでしょ。マキの部屋で一緒に過ごそうって。
まあそうだけど、もう予定埋まってたりする？
じゃーじゃんじゃーじゃんじゃー。
Now that I think about it, why is he a cola? Why is he a cola? But what does Mahara stand for? Because she is standing for ocean, right? Surname, front field, foreplane, field plane, front before. Nothing Coke related. Maybe because of Friday and always having pizza and Coke. I just thought about it because I watched the zombie shark movie. So I feel like it would make more sense for him to be a zombie.
じゃんじゃじゃん
Right?
じゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃじゃん。ごめんね、クリスマスイブ予定入ってるんだ。
What about the day after?
もしよかったら今度のクリスマスパーティー俺と一緒に。
Christmas day party, what?
ごめんなさい。パーティーは友達と行くつもり
Well,
で
what
すし、
party?
それに好きな人もいるので。
え？
そろそろ行きますか。
覗いてるのがバレたら。
ユウも分かってるから大丈夫。告白断っても友達みんなで押しかければ面倒なことにならないでしょ。
So there's a Christmas party, first off. Second, does she have someone she likes? Most likely not Maihara, right? We don't need the drama, multiple girls like the same guy relationship right now, right? Also, I'm not sure, but isn't the day after Christmas Eve important in Japan? I'm not sure.
クリスマスパーティーか。海の話によると、クリスマスイブに市民ホールの一部屋を貸し切って。
3,000 yen? $30? Is food included? What kind of food? KFC? It's Japan. KFC, right? Cake? Maybe. Maybe I would be willing to go. I mean, if friends go, sure. If not, eh.
周辺の高校と合同でそういう催しをやるらしい。参加者の申し込みは2学期の初めに締め切られていた。その頃はまだ海と仲良くなる前で。
Whoa. The deadline to sign up for it was at the start of the second term. What? What a stupid deadline. Come on. Really? I mean, that's far too long ago.
ま
Really?
だ海と仲良くなる前で。
I can understand a month, maybe couple, nah, a month, maybe 2. I can understand. But this sounds like 6 months, half a year or so ago, if not even a whole year. This doesn't make too much sense in my opinion.
自分には関係ないとスルーしてたけど、今思えば俺はなんてバカなことをやってしまったのだ。
It only goes 2:20, so 8 p.m. After that, she would be free.
残念。今からでもマキ君も申し込みできないかな。
いや、うっかりしてた俺のミスだから、3人で楽しんできて。
ちょっと決めつけないでよ委員長。私は当日ツートップとは別行動だよ。
ニナチ一緒に行けないの？
っていうかツートップって言い方。
Do you have a date?
私は彼氏と2人。
Do you have a boyfriend? Since when do you have a boyfriend? Are you sure? Also, I feel like we are going to find some kind of way to get Maihara to join, right? This party.
で行くんです。文化祭の時先輩に告られちゃったんだよね。初耳。何それ。聞きたい？聞きたい？あんまり。おい、委員長は聞きたいよね。
I mean, depends on what this guy's about. I would be jealous as well. If I saw a guy that is surrounded by 3 of the most beautiful girls in class, I would be like, I want that. It's most likely, I think I want that, but I probably don't want that. You know, kind of deal.
前原、一応聞いとくけど、俺の名前わかるよな。
Yes. Sure. You are in my school?
そりゃ同じクラスだし、関君。話があるってこんなところまで連れてこられたけど、これって噂に聞くカツアゲってやつじゃ。
You need more people for a shakedown.
でさ、要件なん
I'm not gay, so.
だけど。
うん。
その、天海さんのことでちょっと相談が。
え？
俺、野球バカでさ、高校入るまで恋愛とか興味なかったんだけど、入学式で天海さんのことを見たとき、しばらく頭の中が真っ白になったんだ。最初のうちはただ遠くで見てるだけでよかったんだけどさ。でももう12月だろ。あと4ヶ月もしたら2年生で天海さんと同じクラスにならないかもしれない。まどろっこしいのは面倒だから単刀直入にお願いする。前原、俺と友達になってくれ。そして天海さんとの仲を取り持ってくれるよう朝凪に言って。
Wow, what a convoluted way to go about this. It's like, okay, Maihara, you be my friend and you ask your girlfriend to then introduce me to her friend. That sounds, just go to her. You know? Why go over all of these edge points, right?
欲しいんだ。具体的にはクリスマスパーティーにお前の友達っていう体で俺も一緒に誘ってほしい。
ごめん。そういうことなら俺は断らせてもらうよ。
Who answers like this? We know he can't go. So instead of saying, I'm sorry, I don't go to the party, I cannot invite you as a friend to our group. No, you are like, sorry, if that is what you want, I have to turn you down. Because now the reason. So we can have some conflict going on. Really? I never heard anyone on... Just be straight up. Just say, I can't invite you because I don't go to the party.
ってことだけど、他に何かある？
You're not even telling him.
いや、ねえな。今まで喋ったこともねえのにいきなりずうずうしく近づいてくるなんてマジでクソ野郎だもんな俺。
そこまでは。今回の件は申し訳なかったけど。
こっちこそ急に連れ出して悪かった。話だけでも聞いてくれてサンキューな。
Did I miss it? No, you didn't even tell him. Yeah, you didn't even tell him that you are not going to the party. That is the whole reason he can't invite you. Not that he would invite you if he would go to the party, but he doesn't even have the chance.
お前って普段は気弱そうなのにこういう時きっぱり断れるんだな。そういうのちょっと見直した。
そうでも俺なんて誰かさんに比べればまだまだだから。
私的にクリスマスパーティーはちょい微妙なんだよね。
どうして？
参加校の中にいるんだ立花女子。
あ
申し込みした時はこんな風になるなんて思ってなかったし。
確かに微妙だね。会場でまた会っちゃったら。
参加費もう払っちゃったから料理いっぱい食べて帰ろうかなって感じだね。
My kinda outing. Yeah, yeah. Eat all the food and then go home.
でもさ、
Or I go to my Hara. Hmm? Hmm? Or he can go to your home.
パーティーが終わる時間夜の8時とか9時なんだよね。だからさ、そのね。
わかった。じゃあ一応軽めのものは用意しておくよ。
What? What do you mean light snacks? What are light snacks? Snacks are not light. It's you can't have both, right? Additionally, she is coming from a party where her whole goal is I'm going to eat and then go. So snacks, I feel like not that useful, right?
家でタバコ吸ってるなんて珍しいね、母さん。
ごめんねつい。
いいよ、別に。仕事忙しいの？
I mean, at least she used the balcony. So it's not that bad.
今年は特別ね。それでも去年よりはいろいろな意味で全然マシだけど。
まあそれは去年で終わったことだしね。今日より以前に母さんが俺の前でこういう姿を見せたのは今からちょうど1年前。父さんとの離婚の手続きが進んでいた時だ。母さん、大丈夫？無理してない？
平気平気。年のせいで肉体的にはきついけど精神的にはだいぶ楽だから。
そう、それならいいんだけど。さ、24日なんだけど。
クリスマス会、私もお呼ばれしてもいいって本当？イブの
No, no, you can't. Maybe we are meeting up at your place on the night on the. I don't. Suddenly, we are getting more people. Also, this reduces the chance that something is going to happen, right?
夜はマキくんち集合なんだよね。
ごめんユウ、私パーティーの後用事ができちゃって一緒に帰れないと思うんだ。
夜から用事？
そう。だから帰り道一人にならないように。
もしかしてマキくん？ラブラブだね。だからまだ付き合ってないって。まだ？でもイブに2人で会うんでしょ？本当に違うんだって。
友達同士でクリスマス会とか普通にするでしょ？
Yeah, it's a typical. She's just trying to play it safe, and she's digging her own grave in this way.
なんならユウも来たらくらいだし。なんかそういうことになっちゃった。
これはどういう感情なんだろう。
Granted, you are not together. So.
天海さん、ちょい二人で話したいことがあるんだけど、いいかな？
別にいいけど。
I mean, it is the best way. Also, I feel like the best way would to be maybe start being friends, being close to one another somehow. Before being like, hey, I love you, I want to be together with you, please like me, even though you don't even know my name, please.
ニノ、行かなくていいの？
興味がないわけじゃないけど、 関がユーチンのこと好きなのだいたいみんな察してたし、結果も分かりきってるからいいかなって。
もしこれが委員長だったらかなり事情が違う。いやいや海さん、冗談だってば。
まったくもう。
I do wonder if she really has someone she likes.
いやー面白かったわ。あの天海さんにマジ告白するんだもんな、望むのやつ。
ま、イブは俺たちで慰めてやろうぜ。お前には俺たちがいるってさ。俺たち彼女同伴で。
私ちょっとユウのとこ行ってくるから。
つうかさ、中学時代
委員長、関のところ行ってきな。こんなところにいたら綺麗な心が汚れちゃうよ。
新田さんは？
私はこういう空気吸って生きてきた人間だから。
関君、焦ったね。
いややっちまったよな俺。クラスのやつら俺のことをなんて言ってた？
やけに賑やかだったけど、別の星の人たちの言語だったから頭の悪い俺には翻訳できなかった。
お前意外と性格悪いな。おまけに口も悪い。
おとなしいやつがみんな性格いいとは限らないよ。関君、あのさ、天海さんには振られちゃったけど、これからどうするの？さあ。
I mean, that is a pretty good question. Because are you just giving up? Are you trying to continue liking her? I mean, this is a good point where you are at a crosswalk, question mark? Was it crossroad? Where you can go either, hey, it is not working out, we stop all these feelings, or we just try to bury them and go for something else, or you go double down, you know.
どうしようかな。普通に考えたらすっぱり忘れて次の恋を探すべきなんだろうけど。
まあなかなか忘れられないよね。
お前はいいよな。浅凪と付き合ってるんだろ？
いや、一応まだ付き合ってはいないんですけど。
Interesting choice of words.
なるほどな。まあ恋愛経験ゼロの俺が偉そうなこと言えないけど、早いうちにちゃんとしておいた方がいいぜ。浅凪のやつ最近また人気出てきてるからな。
そうなの？
ああ、文化祭終わってから表情が柔らかくなって可愛くなってきたって他のクラスのやつらから紹介してくれって冗談交じりに言われてさ。
そうなんだ。
とにかく他のやつに横取りされないよう気をつけてな。男友達としての俺からの精一杯の忠告ってことで。
ご忠告どうもって。男友達？
ああ、話してて割と気も合うみたいだし、それでいいかなって。もしかしてお断りだったか？
そんなことないけど、まだそんなに話してもないのに。
That is not how friendship works. There's no trust here. Trust is something you earn over time. You know, this is just a simple friendship. We are in like the friendship orbit. You're not too close, but you're not far away. And as time goes on, there will be situations where what you are going to do is either get you closer in that friendship circle or further away. You know, the whole things, he got dumped or his confession didn't work out. In a couple years, he probably has a girlfriend. Maybe he gets dumped. He's calling you at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. on a weekday. You go over to his place you have a good talk, you have a couple drinks, whatever. Bam, you are a lot closer in your friendship circle. That's how it works. Just those little things. And someday you just look around and you're like, hey, we are best buddies.
そこまで心を許していいのかなって。
別にいいんじゃね。てか前原はいろいろ考えすぎなんだよ。
うん。そういうことなら関君、これからは友達同士ってことで。
I mean, I would say it is probably similar to your relationship with Umi, right? Rasami, because you just hang out, and after some time, you got a lot closer. No one was really trying to get that much closer, but it happened.
あ、よろしくな、マーキ。
よろしく。望む。
おはようマキ。なんか今日は一段と寒いね。私コーヒーがいい。まさかマキと関が友達になるとは。二人ってどう考えても絶対交わらないタイプだと思ったのに。
やっぱり話してみないとわからないことってあるんだなって。
何はともあれよかったじゃん。
早いうちにちゃんとしておいた方がいいぜ。
あのさ、海。今週の休みなんだけど、もしよければ一緒に映画でもどうかなって。
つまりそれってデートのお誘い的な？
そんな感じ。金曜はいつも遊んでたけど、休みの日ってあんまりなかっただろ。
Okay.
だからたまにはどうかなって。
行こうデート。でも土曜日にデートするんだったら金曜の放課後ちょっと付き合ってもらうところあるから。
それは別にいいけど、どこに行くの？
Yeah, where are we going?
デートに行くんだったらそのための服がいるでしょ。
Okay. What about you? Do you have a good outfit?
もしかして今持ってるやつで何とかしようと思ってた？
ダメ。
ダメ。
機能的には自信。
ダメ。
はい。そんなわけで。
So essentially, a date turned into 2 dates.
残りの平日を消化し、約束の金曜日。
最初に古着屋見るんだっけ？そうそう。
Why are
二
you
人と
here?
もはぐれないでね。はーい。うわー、すごい人混み。うわ
おっと。天海さん、大丈夫？
ごめんね。マキ君の手っ
Don't fall for a boy.
て意外とゴツゴツしてるんだね。男の子の手って感じ。
そうかな。スポーツしてる人に比べたら全然だと思うけど。
二人ともそろそろいいんじゃない？ごめんねマキ君、ついうっかり。
いや、こちらこそ。ごめん海。
いい、別に怒ってないから。何？
海とはぐれたくないからさ。それで。
まあ別にいいけど。
海さん。
You know, we're skipping a couple levels. Normally, it's just normal hand holding, not the pair hand holding, right? We're just
うる
skipping.
さい。
疲れた。
Okay.
明日さ、楽しみにしててね。
めちゃくちゃ頑張って可愛くしてくるから。
Okay. I see where this is going.
すみません。
なんだ誰かと思ったら
え
久しぶりだなマキ。
父さん。
Now, they never really made it clear how long ago the divorce was. They did say a year ago she was smoking whenever the proceedings were halfway through or on the way. So we can assume the divorce was like 2 or maybe 3 years ago when it happened. He's still very young. That is always a problem because they just make them look like they are 18 or so, but they are like 15, 16. So he was still a child. Also, it seems like he does not have any contact with his dad at all. I don't know if that is true or there is like every 2 weeks he meets with his dad. Because that would make this relationship less awkward. I feel like we are going to find out, because his dad seems fine, what the reason was for his dad to divorce his mom. I have seen, because I have a somewhat big family, I have seen a lot of relationships break apart. I feel like most of them break apart because there is so much living together. Because the old way to live together is, or the old way to have a family is to fall in love, you marry, you get kids, you move together, you get kids, and because you are more or less stuck together, taking care of the children, there's no real way to be apart from one another. You probably have seen this, or that there are a lot of guys who just like to sit in their car or spend time in the garage or spend time outside doing some other work or whatever, instead of being with the family the whole time, because they just want to be apart for a bit, you know? And you don't really have that option if you live together that much. Because where I live, people don't have their own house, they have an apartment. So you don't even have a garden, a garage, or whatever to distance yourself a little bit. You're always together with a family. There are always problems with the children, and then you are close to the mom. Sure, there are many relationships where this works flawlessly, but I feel like a lot of relationships are strained in this way. It is already a lot better to have separate bedrooms or just separate rooms in general. So you have like a master bedroom that could be the wife's, who knows? And then you have an extra room, which is like a hobby room for the dad, where you have a little bed. And then some days you can just decide to sleep apart from one another. Maybe there's something going on, someone is stressed, the mojo is not flowing well, you spend a little bit apart. Enough so that you can come back together in a more healthy mindset. So I assume that his dad has a similar thing happen, where he was probably stressed, a lot of work, the home, some problem, because the mom is also working nights. This could be one of the big problems. Maybe the mom was always working nighttime. The dad was always working the morning to evening. So there was never really an overlap to be together much. We will see what the reason was. But I feel like from what they showed in that short amount of time, it did not seem like he was an asshole, at least.